All right, HHour community, I want to take a few minutes of your time just to show you how to help test the community workshop maps for those of you who are interested in testing the builds before they get sent up to the studio for a final test before releasing live. It's important that you guys help us test these maps just because everyone's running a different spectrum of GPUs, CPUs, and just overall different setups in general. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys the easiest way I know how to show you how to quickly pop a user created map into your HHour library and go ahead and fire it up and just test it in the user created room. So let's go ahead and get started here. I have the shareable link. This link right here will be posted in the description below. I'll also go ahead and tweet it out. Just keep in mind that it will take anywhere from about maybe 5 to 30 plus minutes to download depending on your internet connection. So do note that when you start downloading. One other thing here, let me go ahead and bring this over. When you go into the actual link that I posted, in the upper right hand corner, you're going to see the download for it. It's going to tell you what file you're actually looking to download. And you click that in the upper right, and then it's going to tell you that it's too large to scan for viruses. Don't worry about that. Google ain't going to put resources into scanning files of that size. It's up to you to do that on your own. So go ahead and download it. And once it downloads, it'll probably go into your downloads folder or wherever you have your download set to. Once it's downloaded, I drag mine to my desktop. You want to go ahead and right click it and extract all. You can even use 7-zip if you use that program. And then you can extract all to Reaper. What it does is just creates a folder, puts it inside that folder called Reaper. So let's go ahead and just extract it all. Just give it a minute to do that. And depending on the kind of hard drive you have, it could take quite a bit longer to extract if you're running just a standard HDD hard drive versus a solid state or a solid state drive. It really depends on what you're running in regards to your speeds. So it might take a while to do that, so don't be alarmed if it is slow. All right, so within there you'll have your unpackaged, your unzipped, your uncompressed files. You need it to be uncompressed. Do not go just open this folder and try to use that. They're not uncompressed. You want to uncompress them so they'll properly be readable. All right, from there you're gonna see a Reaper's folder inside, and then you're also gonna see a little README. This was created by Selfless One, but I still get a lot of feedback from you guys saying how it's just still difficult, just because a lot of this pathing information doesn't make sense. So that's there just in case you want to use it. So what you're going to want to go ahead and do to figure out where you put these folders is you're going to open your Steam library here. Okay, so go to your HHour game, right click on your game, go ahead and go to properties, local files, browse local files. It's going to take you right there, and it's going to show you the path. So you see this PC games, which I keep mine in my E drive, so I keep all my software development stuff on a separate drive than I do my actual operating system, just in case the operating system crashes. I won't lose all my stuff. So you can easily use this to figure out where you keep your games at. You can even click to the right and then right click, copy that, and that's kind of the hyperlink to it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and click on the HHour game folder, and then from there you're gonna see a content folder. You don't click past this point, you're gonna stop there. We're gonna go ahead and drag that off screen. We're gonna go ahead and back into this Reaper folder, and then we're gonna go ahead and select the maps and the workshop content. We're gonna right click it, we're gonna copy it. We can go ahead and move this out of the way. And then we're going to hover over our content folder. Remember, I'm in the HHour Worlds Elite HHour game folder. We're going to hover over that content. Click it once, right click, and then paste. Now, if you don't have the map, for example, these maps, you should get a replaced files and destination, because Reaper is a map that's currently running on the main build of HHour. So you're actually going to overwrite the current version of HHour Reaper that you're playing right now with this updated version. The nice thing about this is, well, I mean, you're ain't going to want to use this when you're playing on the servers, because I did add a few additional objects which will show on your screen, but they will not show on everybody else's. So you will see them, but you'll be able to pass right through objects. But if I did just do visual changes, you could actually just run this just fine running on a server. You could actually do it now. I actually only put a few extra things in there. One additional collision-based item, which is up towards the seals base. So go ahead and hit replace the files in this destination. It's just going to overwrite the files, no big deal. Okay, and that's it. You're done. Now keep in mind, if you don't get the overwrite option, that's fine. It might just mean you didn't have the latest version of HHour. You might not have had the original Reaper one on there. The only reason you're getting that is because it's overriding the original Reaper map that you currently play on the live build right now. And now when you're done testing, you can easily go into here, back into your local files again through Steam. When you right click and you go to properties, and you can verify the integrity of your game files, and that'll go ahead and push all the original content back on there and delete the current build of Reaper that you just put onto your hard drive. So do note that this version is directly on your hard drive and your hard drive only. Okay, so you're the client. When you connect to a server, the server is running different maps than what you, the individual client, are running. Okay, so the server is just loading up what has been put on their back end, whereas you're loading up what is on your back end on the client side. So we're good to go there. Let's close all that out. And when we open up the game, it'll all be in there. You want to create your user created room. Again, you can even hop in a server that's running this map. It'll give you all the updated visuals. Like I said, the only issue you'll have is if there's any new objects that add new collision, you're gonna pass right through those, or the other players will pass right through those. You're actually gonna be blocked by it, whereas they will pass right through it. They won't even see it. So we're gonna go ahead and create room here. Let's see if there's actually anything on here. No, the map's not on here, and that's fine. So we got Reaper already loaded up. We're gonna create the game. And there you go. It's going to pop you right into it. And that's all you got to do. Pretty straightforward. And big thing I'm looking for when you guys are testing is let me know what your GPU is, what you are running, what hardware you're running. I mean, I want to know if you're running a 1050, a 970, 980. It's just big for all the map creators just to kind of know what hardware you're running so we can really get a better idea or a wider spectrum of where we need to make improvements at. I'm currently running a GTX 980. I'm running it on 1440, which is 2K, so I'm running it pretty higher than most people would play this game on. Most of you probably play at 1080. Most of you probably don't even have 1440 or 4K monitors, but for me, when I'm in game running around, I'll get around 65, 60 frames, the lowest on this map, running at 2K. Running at 1920 by 1080, I'm upwards of 90 to 100 frames. All right, guys, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Post your comments, and I'll do what I can to help you out. But again, this goes a big way in ensuring that we're putting out quality for you, the players. That's what we're here for. This game is alive because of the gracious map makers we have today. So we would love to keep putting out content for you all. But you gotta give us your feedback. We need your help in that area. Appreciate it. Take care.